What's going on, guys? ZfreeZone here, and today we're going to have a look at Myth of Empires. As you can see here, we are kind of set up. We've got a few things going on here. We're going to be training the thralls over here. Yes, this game you can actually get followers and you can train them up. They can sit on horses and all that good stuff. And it looks like you can unlock to have, I think, 3 follow you at one stage once you've reached that stage. But at the moment, you can have 5 per person. Now if you come in here, you can see the carpenter's bench, and we've got a few of the other benches scattered around, like the furnace, the tannery at the back there. That's the tailor's bench down there as well. And over here we have the artisan's bench and the workbench. Yep. And over here we even got one of those spindles, wheels, and over here we've got some forge so we can make weapons. So pretty intricate. You actually make molds and then you dip it in this stuff and you actually make the weapon. But it is a pretty full-on game and a lot of things have happened. I've been playing this one for a couple of 100 hours now, so quite a little bit over the past 2 weeks. So we've been trying to smash it out. But today we're going to do a little bit of building. This thing's been a square box for far too long, so we're going to turn it into a little bit of a castle. And you can see the shape over here, that's what we're going to go for. We're going to be putting these circles on each side, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And you can pretty much do this with anything as well. And I know I've got a lot of Conan viewers, but if you ever have a box, there's a couple of easy steps to turn it into a castle. So if you guys want to do that, perfect place for it. Alright, so this is my little storage here. What we're going to do, we're going to grab a horse, we're going to grab a cart so we can carry a lot of this stuff. And then we're just going to start making foundations, and that is about it. And we'll get some tips along the way. First tip, you can see how slow that was to get up and down the horse. Absolutely annoying, but if you come running up behind it, it's a lot faster. So yeah, always run up behind these guys. So much better that way. This guy here, I have to get off the horse to actually come up to the cart, but then you can come up to the car and you can tell it to go on to which horse is following me. So now that is attached to the cart. And again, I should have run up behind it. But the other tip is harvesting trees. Always harvest trees on horseback. So much easier. He seems to swing a lot faster too. Don't do it like that though. It seems to swing a lot faster, and you can go around and clean up quite a lot of trees and get your building done that way. You do lose a little XP from sitting on the horse, but it's not too bad. When you process all the materials, that's when you actually gain materials and your XP. And that's another thing, when you're processing any material on the benches, if we're thinking of Conan, it's like a thrall. You can sit on the bench and you'll get XP from that bench, from just sitting on it. So if you come in here, you can come up to one of these benches and you can hit this guy here. And then if I come out of there, I'm actually on the bench using it. And whatever I make in here, I'll get XP. So the best way to do it is to build up your materials, jump on the bench, and just start getting XP while you're AFK. So now we've explored all that, let's start getting into the building aspect. So I've got a lot of resources in one of these boxes in here. I've been building up to do this. You can get around here. The turning circle isn't the best with these things, as you can see, but you can open inventories up with it. So what we're going to grab from here, we're going to grab all these sticks and the rubble, and then we need also the twine. So I've got some twine up here, and I'll grab more sticks. Right, so once we got that, we got it all into the cart here. We can push F and that will open up cart's inventory. Double clicking moves them as well to the next inventory in slot. So keep that one in mind. It's a handy one. And we're going to come over here and we're going to just build foundations, see how many we can make. 99 is definitely an overkill, but we're going to go, it's 190. Probably going to make 40 or so, and then we'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, so we're back, and as you can see we've made a couple of different stuff here. You got just the normal wall, you got a large wall, which is pretty much 4 walls attached to one, and we're just doing some stairs at the moment, but we're going to stop there just in case we need some more later. And we are pretty good there, so let's come out here and have a look at what we got. And then we can work it out from there. So when you got a nice square wall like this and you want to turn this into a castle, we'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to open this inventory here. And we're going to dump all these other pieces that we don't need right now. Get all of them in there. So we're going to need some more sticks if we want to make some more pieces. That's alright, we'll stay with that. Now we can have those walls there, we can have that. Alright, awesome. So let's move all these building pieces down here so we know what we're working with. But we're mainly going to want these foundations. And what we're going to do here, we don't want the square, you want triangles. So you want to do a layer of triangles all the way along the walls here. And I'll show you why in a minute. It's mainly to do with those end bits to make them nice and circle. But if you have any square building, this is the way to do it. Turn it into a castle is just put a row of triangle pieces. Now inside the square building, they're all just square foundations. So once you've done that layout, you can do this one quite easily. Alright, so there we go. We can choose where we want the square to come out. So on this side, let's just have a look on where we've gone for the square. So the square is on the outside, so we're going to put the square on the outside on this one too. So that involves us putting one here and then taking this guy off, just like so. And there's our square foundation on the outside. So perfect. Then we're going to go triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, all the way around. And there we go. And then we put triangles in the middle here. So there we go. We've got a concept right there. And it looks like we can even come up here. So let's do that. But let us just build straight through this in. That's not gonna. Which is a bit of a shame. That's alright. This structure is going to have to go as well. This is the station that you can transfer across servers, which isn't active at the moment. We are on a private server. So we'll get rid of that. But I hear that we're actually going to get a PvP server up soon, which would be good. So we'll put our triangle piece in there and finish that off. Then we'll come down here and have a look. Yes, that's on the outside, so that's good. And then we're going to run the triangle pieces down here as well. This is a guild deposit, so guild members can come up here and actually put money into the guild, which is really handy when you actually put in more skills. So if you have guild skills, you got to pay for all this stuff, and that's our guild cash down there, and that's the points, the active points. So there's a lot going on here. And the active points have just been reset recently as well, which is a bit weird, but it's alright. Alright, so we want this to be on the outside. Yes. So this triangle piece has to go. And then we've got it on the outside there. But we're going to need more foundations, so let's go do that. But we're pretty close. We don't need too many more foundations. We should be right. Let's open this guy up. Bring some sticks down, bring some rubble down, and some twine. And I'll put this other stuff up we got from dismantling those other guys. Alright, so we've got some more foundations, and now we'll just smash these corners out. Beautiful, and over here too, this is probably going to be the main entrance, so kind of want to expand a bit out here. Won't be doing this to all the sides, but I think it's necessary for this side. Just going to look at that a little bit better. Then over here you want to go triangle pieces, and then that will match up with the other side. Looks like I'm going to have to do some more twig farming to finish that off, but it's pretty much there. That's what we're looking for. Looking good. So I'm going to go smash some sticks out, and we're going to finish this off with a little bit, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so that is done. You can see we've turned this box into something that looks a lot better than just a square shoebox sitting there. You can see this is the entrance here. Nice little rails here. If you come around the side here, this is where we're going to have the towers on the side. You'll be able to climb up there with the stairs eventually as well. We've got some doors on the side here, nice big open doors. And we've got some nice area out the front here too. Now we're pretty much working on the front out here. We're going to have to come 2 triangles out to match the other side, but that should look pretty good once it's done as well. But I hope you like this little view of the game, and I hope convinced you guys to grab it. We are on a Oceania server at the moment. If you jump on Discord, send me a message. I'll tell you what server we're on, and you can jump on and invite you. We've got plenty of room in the guild, so everyone is welcome. You can see we've got 8 out of 40 members, but we are the highest on the server at the moment. So you can come and join us and help us build this wonderful house. But other than that, we do have a Conan server as well running at the moment, HyperX Oceania. So if you want to see that, come and join on that one. Join the Discord and you'll see the links and all the information you need to jump on that server. Other than that, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you.